Burglaries happen late at night or in the middle of the day when nobody's home. And what happened in Marysville over the weekend shows just how dangerous these thieves can be.
And tonight, one woman is sharing her story in hopes it helps police catch the suspects who attacked her and her kids.
Marysville police say a home burglary caught on camera last Saturday around noon is extremely concerning for a couple of reasons. The first, how nonchalant the suspects acted. The woman confirming nobody was home, and then the guy with her strolling around the house and then smashing through the back door. But what's most alarming is what they did to escape when the homeowner got an alert on her phone and returned home, pulling in next to the suspect's car.
He started backing the car and hitting my car multiple times while I was trying to call 911.
This mother of three, who we're not identifying for her safety, had her 11 and 6-year-old daughters with her, along with her 2-year-old son. They all watched as the driver got out of his car and approached their SUV.
She pulls out a large yellow hammer and starts beating on her window over and over again. She said multiple times, at least 4 or 5 times.
My kids were screaming. He tried to open my car. And at that moment, I was really afraid. I can't even move at that moment. I was thinking that he's gonna hurt me or hurt my daughters.
She was eventually able to back out and leave, but the entire family has been left traumatized and unable to sleep.
Even their 2-year-old has been showing some signs of that stress. He has a little play set, a little hammer set that his dad does construction, so he likes to play on it. And it used to be a playful act, she said, and now he's walking around with his hammer slamming it just the way the suspect did on their vehicle that day.
Marysville police are hoping somebody recognizes the suspects or knows where to find their early 2000s model Chrysler PT Cruiser.
It actually looks like it's been spray painted, rattle canned white. Looks like it's probably really a darker color.
Detectives say these two should be considered armed and dangerous because in addition to the family's valuables, they stole a handgun. But for this mom, it's not about what they took that's important.
They decide to assault my family. They decide to don't care that I had kids in the car.
All right, let's give you one more look at the suspects. One of them is tall. He's about 6 feet tall. He's wearing that Seahawks hat. He's got the mask on, kind of a stocky build. And then the female is shorter. She's got hair that's possibly dyed kind of an orange color. And then, of course, their PT Cruiser is there. If you know who any of these people are, or you can tell Marysville police where to find that PT Cruiser, submit an anonymous tip right now through the P3 Tips app on your cell phone or call 1-800-222-TIPS. There's a cash reward of up to $1,000. Jamie, the little girls aren't even sleeping anymore. I mean, they're just terrified since this happened on Saturday.
That's horrifying. I mean, and we see all of that surveillance video there, and there's a lot of surveillance video. Why don't we see the actual attack?
That's a great question, and I asked that. And they have an Arlo surveillance camera system. She had called her husband when she was driving home after getting the first alert to see if he had had somebody coming to the house to do work or something. So her husband then goes to look at the phone, and when you look at the phone actively, it stops recording the video. And so that is definitely something to think about if you're going to have one of these systems. I talked to another coworker of ours who has one of those, and he says, yeah, he had the same problem with it as well. So there isn't video of the actual attack, but at least they have great video of the car, and they have the video of the 2 suspects, and that should be all they need to get them identified. They are very concerned about this guy. We don't normally see burglars this aggressive, knowing there's kids in the car and going after them like that.
Well, I'm glad that the family is okay physically.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they'll feel better when they're in jail.